I once again welcome you all to my YouTube channel English by Nisa. In today's video, we are going to discuss essay writing, which you have in your degree third sem English textbook. So, first of all, let's see why essay is important. An essay is perhaps the most common form of writing. It is important in academic life and later in the process of securing an employment. The student must know how to write a well balanced essay. Actually, the word essay comes into English language from Latin and French languages. It means to examine, try, or test. So let's see what is an essay. So essay is nothing but it is a short formal piece of writing dealing with a single subject. So here in this essay you have to describe a single subject. You can talk about a single subject here. Suppose if you want to write any life story or biography or autobiography of a writer, you can write in this essay. So here basically you are writing a single subject, describing a single subject. And in journal and academic essay, these every essay has three parts. Let's see the parts. Let's see the structure of the essay. A essay consists of the following parts. First, introductory paragraph, which consists one paragraph. Body of the essay, this consists 3 to 5 paragraphs. And at the last, concluding paragraph, which consists of one paragraph. So now let's see these parts in details. So first of all, introduction. So here in the introduction, an introduction that gives the reader an idea of what they are about to learn and present an argument in the form of thesis statement. So, this part of the essay introduction gives the reader an idea on which topic they are going to learn in this essay. So, now let's see the second part of the essay, that is body of the essay. So, a body or middle section that provides evidence used to prove and persuade the reader to accept writer's particular point of view. So, here in the middle section of the essay, you will get to know the writer's point of view. First, from introduction, you get idea of the subjects, means on which subject the essay is based on, and in the middle section, you will know the reason of essay, why the writer choose to write the essay on this topic. So here, the writer provides the evidences, and this evidences is used to prove and persuade the reader to accept writer's particular point of view. And at the last, the third part is conclusion, a conclusion that summarizes the content and finding of the essay. So here the writer summarizes the content and give his point of view. So students, every essay has three parts. That first is introduction, then body of the essay. Here this body of the essay you can write 3 paragraphs, and at the last you have to give your conclusion. Now let's see the types of essays. So basically there are so many types of essay, but we'll see some major types of essay. First one is narrative essay. Here in this narrative essay, the writer tells a story about a real life experiences. Like example, if you want to share your college day celebration or any cricket match or any vacation, you can describe here in narrative essay. And the second one is descriptive essay, where you will paint a picture. Here you use the words to paint a picture. Like a descriptive essay paints a picture with words. A writer might describe a person, place, object, or even memory of special significance. Like you can describe any gadget like mobile phone or computer, or you can describe any village or any accident. So here descriptive essay you describe the things. The next one is expository essay, just the fact. Here you say the fact only. So the expository essay is an information piece of writing that presents a balanced analysis of a topic. So here in an expository essay, the writer explains or defines the topic using facts, statistics, and examples. For example, you can describe here democracy or communism. And the next one is reflective essay. Here, the writer shows the themes like war and peace, love and truth, etc. So, we are going to discuss today the third sem essays which they have given in their textbook. So, let's see the most important essay, discursive essay and argumentative essay. So, first of all, we'll see the discursive essay. So, now let's see the discursive essay. So, here in the discursive essay, The writer discuss a problem or a topic from both the side. Here the writer choose the topic, and here he will discuss a topic or any problem he will choose, and he will discuss from both the sides. It gives argument both for and against the topic. So here the writer will say positive and negative both the sides of the essay. It must be objective, it should not be subjective. We cannot take one side. Here we should be unbiased, we have to show both the points. That is, it shows both the positive and negative points of the topic. For establishing objectivity, third person pronoun is used like he, she, it, and first person pronoun is avoided like I. In my opinion, we should avoid that first person pronoun here. And in a discursive essay, as they show personal judgment, because if we use this personal pronoun, it shows the personal judgment. So we should not be biased here, we should be unbiased. So we have to use third personal pronoun like he, she, or it. The writer should try to be unbiased and objective. Now let's see the parts of this discursive essay. First, the introduction of the essay. Here, that is the first paragraph should introduce and explain the topic. So here it should describe the main issue. Here only the reader comes to know what they are going to learn about. So this introduction should be clear on which topic you are going to discuss. The next is the body of the essay presents argument for and against the topic one by one. Means after first you have to discuss all the positive point of those essay, and then afterwards you have to go for the negative ones. It is recommended to first discuss all the positive points to the negative one. Means you cannot switch from one positive to one negative. First you have to give all the positive points, then you have to go for the negative ones. If required, the writer can state his opinion regarding the topic in the end, but he must still look objectivity. At the last, in the conclusion, the writer can give, if requirement is there, he can give opinion, but that should also be objective. He should be not subjective. He cannot use in my opinion or according to me. He can use the words like it seems or something like that. So here in discursive essay, you have to describe the topic and you have to share both the points for and against the topic, and you should look for objective here. You should be unbiased there. First person pronoun we have to avoid here. We have to use the third person pronoun like he, she, and it here. So in the discursive essay, first you have to describe the topic in the introduction. The reader must know what he is going to read, on which topic he is going to read. He will get an idea by reading your introduction. Then the body of the essay where you describe the three paragraphs. In those three paragraphs, you should describe the positive and negatives point of the essay. You cannot switch from positive to negative point. First you have to discuss all the positive points, then you have to go for the negative ones. And if any requirement is there, you can state your opinion regarding the topic, but there also you should look for objectivity. You can't use in my opinion or according to me, but you have to use it seems like. Now let's see the next essay, which is argumentative essay. So in this argumentative essay, this essay somewhat similar or different with the discursive essay. So let's see the similarity first. Here also, like discursive essay, the writer should avoid the personal emotions and also avoid personal pronoun like I. And if we discuss the dissimilarity of this essay from the discursive essay, so from the starting, from the beginning in the argumentative essay, the writer will take a stance, means he will take one side. So let's discuss this argumentative essay. So in an argumentative essay, the writer establishes a stance or position on an issue based on supporting facts and evidence. So here the writer will take one side here. In a discursive essay, the writer has to show both positive and negative sides of the essay, but here he can take one stance, he can take one side from the setting, but that should be based on supporting facts and evidences, not based on emotions. So here he has to consider and explain all the side of the issue. He should give argument based on facts, not on emotions. He also needs to address potential counter arguments if any. His job is to persuade the reader to adopt his perspective. So here it is important to give the argument based on the facts. and if there any counter argument is there in the essay, so on which he is taking side. So his job is to persuade the reader to accept his perspective, to adopt his perspective. And here also, like the discursive essay, the essay does not appeal to the reader's emotions, rather it appeals to their reason, logic, logical facts, and statistics or figures. So now let's discuss the parts of this essay, like introduction, structure of the essay. Introduction of the argumentative essay introduce the issue. A thesis statement is made in which the writer makes his claim and states the main points supporting his claim. So here in the first introduction, the writer introduced the argumentative essay and he will introduce his topic. So here he makes his claim, like if he say the using internet below age of 14 is good, means he is supporting here. Then he will discuss the main point, that is why he think that it is useful. So here he will give the reason, like they will aware the children who use mobile or internet below the age of 14, so they will be aware with the modern technology, or it helps them, they will become refreshed. So with the supporting facts he will explain his claim. Next, we'll see the body of the essay. Explain these points by giving argument based on the reason and facts. So, whatever he discuss, suppose he is taking one side, he is thinking that the using of internet is good for the children. So, here in the body, he will describe that sentence by giving the reason and facts. So, each of the body paragraph explain a single point that support the writer's claim. Here, each body paragraph explains single point. It will explain the single point that support the writer's claim. And if there are any counter argument regarding a point, they are to be addressed in that paragraph. So suppose if there any counter argument, means someone is against the using of internet below the age of 14, so here he can discuss that argument, he can say why those peoples are wrong and why he is correct here. And at the last, the conclusion of the essay summarizes all the points, emphasizing the writer's perspective through appeal to logic. So here again, he doesn't appeal to emotion, but he appeal to logic and reason. So here he will summarize all the points which he discussed in the essay, and he conclude his essay. Here he will show his perspective through appeal to logic or reason. So students, this is all about the essay. They are what is essay and different types of essay, and what is discursive and argumentative essay. I hope it would be helpful for you. In the next video, we will see the textbooks exercises, which is in degree 3rd sem English textbook. So stay tuned for next video. Thanks for watching.